Hi guys, and welcome to another batch of your replays, and this is the first of a series of videos that are part of the 5k subscribers specials. The channel, I've already mentioned it on a video earlier, the channel has hit 5k subscribers. That's unbelievable, especially considering how erratic my uploads have been over the last year. Just between work and health and other issues, I just haven't been able to upload as often as I usually do, but you guys are still watching, you guys are still tuning in, you guys are still hitting the subscribe button and the like button. One of you is even hitting the dislike button on every single video, but thank you for your dedication. It's just been an amazing year for the channel, so I figured that the first video really should be your replays, because you guys are the ones who are subscribing and you guys are the ones who are responsible for the channel growth. So we're going to go. We are here on Swamp with iamKosh in his M41 Bulldog, a tier 7. Tier 7 American light tank, although when this tank was first introduced, it had a lot of problems. It really had a lot of problems. Even though it's a light tank, it was just far too heavy. Am I on free camera? Fixed camera. Okay, he's using this view. Very high up view. When this tank was first introduced, it had a lot of problems. Even though it was a light tank, it was just way too heavy. So it couldn't easily be used for airdrops and air transport. So it led to a lot of other light tanks going into development, tanks like the T-71 and the T-49, but in the end it worked out most of its problems. I've talked about this video or this tank a lot on previous videos, but it had fuel economy issues. It just got through fuel too quickly, which limited its range of operation. It was too loud, the engine was too loud, which meant even though it was a light reconnaissance tank, it just couldn't perform that way because everyone could hear it from miles away. As I say, it was too heavy. It also had aiming problems. It was using a new gun sight and aiming system, and those were major problems. They were kind of almost prototyped on the tank, and they both failed. So Bulldog had a lot of problems, but it eventually worked those problems out and became a mainstay for the for the Americans. I'm saying British here because you'll notice that iamKosh has a British flag on his map, but he's here on Swamp, and basically he's come up into a position that I really hate light tanks coming into. Not because it's a bad position, but because when I'm playing heavies, I really hate when light tanks get into this position. Because look at this, he's able to ambush, There's no sniping for iamKosh. Is he going to risk it? Maybe he risked one shot too many there. M103. Oh, he wasn't spotted. There we go. So he's using bush mechanics. He was able to get, 632 damage into the M103. Waits till he drops off radar, pops back down, makes sure he isn't spotted again. No, he's not spotted again. He's waiting for the M103 to maybe blind fire, but nope, M103 is dead, so 772 damage done to an M103. iamKosh is here, as I say, on Swamp in a very tier 10 game, in his Bulldog, tier 7 light tank. But he's not playing too passively, some nice bush mechanics. As you can tell, it's the first time I'm seeing the replay, so that's why I'm kind of stumbling over my words a little bit, because I've got to make 2 videos, even 3 videos today, so I'm really stuck for time. Unfortunately, I'm working tomorrow, which means I need to make tomorrow's video today as well. So I've just gone into these live. I looked at the end score results, and I'm just going into these replays live. And this is another very good game in a light tank, but I do like what iamKosh is doing here. After working that corner, the enemy heavies have fallen back. And rather than getting into a head-to-head conflict with the heavies, he's actually relocating, he's flanking, because the Bulldog is best, especially dealing with higher tier tanks, getting side and rear shots. So there's plenty of RT in play. 3 RT on the enemy team, 2 RT on iamKosh's team. But okay, second 103 goes down, again to RT. So the 2 top tier heavies on the enemy team both die to RT. And I think iamKosh is sensing an opportunity to advance here, because most of the enemy team have now been spotted. Borsig, Object 263 now, second Borsig, all spotted on the ridge in the middle. 1390 T62A on the other side of the map, so Really, the only thing that has been unspotted now, or we don't know what tanks are the Object 704, we don't know where that is. The Tortoise, we don't know where that is, but we know where every other tank is, so iamKosh is slowly advancing. Still 2 tanks left on the enemy team. There's the Tortoise, so we know where the Tortoise is, but iamKosh is sensing maybe an arty kill here. One enemy arty is dead, but he's moving up, hoping to spot arty, and he succeeds, yes. So it looks like the T-92 was trying to relocate. T-92 was sensing the danger, was relocating. So, yeah, this is nice map awareness. And I think maybe iamKosh was looking at the number of enemy tanks spotted on the enemy team. So he knew that this corridor was pretty safe to advance, so he ends up doing another 500 damage against the T-92. iamKosh is using the autoloader, which is basically, maybe the DPM is not as good as using the single shot gun on the Bulldog, but you do get the opportunity to do huge burst damage and then sit here for about 23 seconds while it reloads. So it's just a question of where to go from here, because a lot of TDs on the enemy team, they're being pressured from the south, but okay, he's got side shots. And oh, 704. 704's armor is just troll. He tracks the first shot, bounces the next couple. Yeah, 704, the armor is just troll. Absolutely troll on the 704. When you get into tier 10, on the object, is it the object 268 at tier 10? You're going to find it a big disappointment because it feels like a downgrade over the object 704. The armor just doesn't feel as good as the 704's armor. And the gun is pretty much the same, but even a little bit worse on the tier 10. More penetration, but yes, less shell velocity. But he's just waiting, he's being patient. He's not relocating. I might have tried relocating, but oh yes, the 704's armor. Oh, just so troll. Oh, managed one. Another bounce. Yeah, look at all the angles and look at all the sloping on the 704. That's a little bit dangerous sitting there so long, especially with another RT in play, but yeah, he's just struggling, really struggling to do any damage to the 704. And I think maybe he could have relocated slightly before. Rather than trying to damage the 704, maybe he could have gone into the middle, tried to get out of that position. But it's lots of friendly tanks putting pressure on the enemy TDs. But oh, I've just noticed what he's doing. I was wondering what he was doing. 1390 spotted on the minimap, putting friendly RT under pressure. I didn't spot that, did you? Oh, 1390 spotted on the minimap down here. So yeah, iamKosh is far more awake in this game than I am. I was wondering why he was going back. It's because there's a 1390 flanking. iamKosh spotted that before I did. Ram kill, and he takes him out. He loses a lot of health. He loses a lot of health against the 1390, but he saves his RT. And yeah, that's a tier 7 light tank taking out a tier 8 light tank. So, you know, pretty good trade there. Okay, so really nice map awareness. And that is something that drew me to the title of this video, because when he sent in the link to this video, the title was that Ace Tanker on Swamp with map awareness. I think that's what the title was, but that drew my attention, and he's definitely showing it. He's definitely showing it. So he's on 2,000 damage so far, 4,000 W and 8. I don't know where he's going now. I probably would have just cut straight across the middle. Maybe he's expecting the 263 to have flanked, or maybe RT is running away. I'm not quite sure. But he's relocating. And his team are paying the price. 263 takes out the 5. But 2 tanks left on the enemy team now. Object 263's just picked up his 5th kill. Waffenträger Panzer IV is a one-hit kill, just 78. Oh yes, iamKosh needs to get in here. He needs to get in here quickly. He needs to save this Waffenträger. Otherwise things could get dodgy, but yes, he's flanked the 263. So he's got a tier 10 TD forward facing. There's RT. Here's the benefit of the autoloader. Just takes out the 263 so quickly. And now he's still got shots left. He's going for RT. He's got 3 shots left. He takes out RT for kill number 4. 3,000 damage. So iamKosh tearing it up on Swamp with his second mastery, checking the minimap. That's what drew my attention to this replay. Very, very good map awareness, and I think very, very good tank counting as well. I mean, if that was me, I was counting the number of enemy tanks that were spotted, and I think iamKosh saw an opportunity to do some flanking. I liked the way he wasn't taking enemy tanks on frontally. He was constantly trying to get to the side and rear. Went up to a very, very strong position at the beginning of that game and got a lot of damage done on the M103. I think it was a very, very good game, and first time I'm seeing it, so iamKosh, very, very good XP, very, very nice XP, 3,000 damage, 4 kills, and how did you do with the assistance? You got 1,200, almost 1,300 assistance damage as well, so 30 shots fired, 28 hits, and 20 penetration, so 8 bounces, and I think all of those bounces, I'm safe to say, were on the Object 704, whose armor is just troll, but nice result. 40,000 credits made with a premium account, no premium ammo fired if I remember correctly, and it was on at ×5, so almost 12,000 XP picked up for iamKosh. But yep, thank you for sending that replay in. I'm happy to feature it. First time seeing it, and it was a pretty good game. Well done. Next up, we've got Syrrevo here on his in his KV-2. He's top tier on Ruinberg. City map, KV-2, top tier. Lots of tier 5s, couple of tier 4s. Not very many tiers. Oh, this is, yeah, okay, I know what's gonna happen. You guys know what's gonna happen. KV-2, awesome beast, even though 300 KV-2s were only built. Yeah, even though it's a very iconic tank, there were only 300 of these tanks ever built in real life. It was because the KV-1, one of the big problems with the KV-1 when it was first tested in the Winter War against Finland was the KV-1 was fine regarding anti-tank warfare, but it wasn't very good against bunkers. So they very quickly redesigned the KV-1 to carry this turret and this huge 150mm howitzer, and it was designed as a bunker buster. It works just fine against tanks. Oh yes, the KV-2. I've actually been playing the KV-2 quite a lot. Well, I wouldn't say quite a lot. I've had about 4 games in it recently because my teams and my matchmaking have absolutely sucked. And just for stress relief, I've mentioned it in the past, I usually play the KV-2 just for stress relief. The problem with the KV-2 is it's firing HE, and the problem with firing HE is you can't fire through walls. So even if he did have a faint outline of that leopard, he needs to fire through walls in order to hit him. He can pretty much ignore what's happening behind him. Oh, there we go. And yeah, there we go. Yeah. He did have an outline, but because the leopard was behind a wall, the HE hit the wall. Otherwise, that would have been a one-hit kill as well. But Syrrevo needs, you know, he can afford to be a little bit aggressive on this flank because he's got an archer and a Panzer IV-H protecting his rear. He knows he's not going to get shot from behind. Not very many tanks showing up. T-14 now spotted in the middle. Not too many enemy tanks spotted in the 9-0 line, so... Oh, spoke too soon, M3 lead, come on, swing around, swing... Oh, and now there's a Skoda 224, swing around, get that turret around, get that turret around! Oh, yes. Okay, Su-85, even though the Su-85 is only a tier 4, it's got an amazing gun, amazing camo rating. Very dangerous little tier 4 TD, but Syrrevo gets a second kill. And the Su-85 gets taken out, so now there's an OI. Yeah, okay. I would go into third person here just to figure out what way the OI is facing, but it doesn't look as if the OI is facing this way, so that's fine. Aim, 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 aim. Oh, wow, 616. Even though he didn't have a green reticule, even though it wasn't an auto pen, he got a high penetration roll, penetrating the turret on the OI. Yeah, derp gun versus derp gun action here, and the KV-2 has come out a winner. What was that? 616 damage against the OI. 3 kills. Oh, yes. If you don't have a KV-2, this is why you need to have a KV-2. Even if it's just stress relief. Even if it's just stress relief. And the thing is... Oh. I thought he might have gone for a shot there, but he holds his shot, and oh, that T-34-85 is having second thoughts. I think that T-34-85 has just been knocked back into the last patch. He's been knocked all the way back into patch 9.12. Or there wasn't a 9.12, was there? It was a 9.11. They skipped 9.12. I don't remember, but yeah, wow. 2k damage and KV-2 top tier is just... this is why you play this tank for stress relief. And as I say, it's one of these few tanks that even if it gets into a tier 8 game, I don't mind getting it into a tier 8 game because there are plenty plenty of tier 8 tanks this KV-2 can eat alive, especially the new Scorpion, but he's flanking in a KV-2, and Su-85 is looking this way. Su-85 derps his shot, but gets derped in return. 5 kills. Oh dear. Syrrevo, this is definitely not fair. How do you think this is fair? But the KV-2 is just, yep, guys, get a KV-2. If you don't have a KV-2, get a KV-2. He's going to take some shots, but he's aiming. Difficult to pen the Churchill 3. He should have gone for a turret shot there. The lower glacis is actually some of the tougher frontal armor on the Churchill 3, and if he'd gone for the upper glacis, or gone for the turret, he might have actually pinned. So he's got 86mm of penetration on his HE, and the turret is only 88mm thick, so yeah, Churchill 3, you gotta go for the turret, dude. You would have one-hit killed the Churchill 3, but he's taking damage. Look at that rate of fire, and he's taking friendly fire, but someone else takes out the Churchill 3 after Syrrevo does all the work. Oh, I think he could have played that a little bit better against the Churchill 3. Gone for turret shots. At the very least, you would have knocked out his gunner, knocked out his commander, knocked out his loader. But 4 tanks left on the enemy team. And, yeah, a little bit of auto-aim, shot in the move. Only 82 health. But I'm just going to pause it here, guys. I told you I was doing these live. First time seeing these replays. Someone calling to my door. It always happens. No calls all day and then start recording and all of a sudden I'm the busiest person on the planet. But yeah, where are we? We are with Syrrevo. So I've been away for about 5 minutes. He's on 6 kills. 3 tanks left on the enemy team. They've been spotted in the middle and north. RT has shotgunned a leopard in the face. Good job, RT. So Syrrevo looking for maybe his Radley Walters. He needs 2 more kills. RT hasn't been spotted, but the Su-100 is in the middle. Su-100 takes out a Dickermax. RT in the distance. Aim. Sometimes a mistake in a KV-2. No! Chris Imano. I forgot to mention Syrrevo was platooned. Chris Imano and Roti 2. Okay. So, Chris Imano, you're a nasty guy. You just stole a potential Radley's from Syrrevo, but Syrrevo's on 6 kills. He's on 3k damage. 1 tank left on the enemy team. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Yeah, so KV-2, it's a stress relief tank, and I figured, you know what? Yeah, I know what. I need some fun. I pretty much knew what was going to be happening in this game from the end results, but didn't notice it was top tier. But I was expecting lots of one-hit kills, lots of bullying. Rody 2 goes down, unfortunately. Oh dear. So how many kills have the platoon got? They've got 9 kills between them, so yeah, okay, they can get 10 kills, but no chance of a crucial contribution. So just 1 tank left on the enemy team. Where is the Su-100 running to? Syrrevo's hunting him down. Type T-34, Skoda T-24 moving up. OI just took a friendly shot. Okay. That looked like a friendly shot from the OI, just trying to scare Syrrevo, but okay, where are we going? Oh, there he is. Swing around. Oh, this turret traverse. 1-hit kill. There we go. Su-100 taken out for kill number 7. KV-2 derp action. So yeah, KV-2, when you absolutely have to one-hit kill every tank on the enemy team, except no substitute. Syrrevo owning it up on Ruinberg in the KV-2. That's pretty much what I was expecting when I looked at this and before deciding to record. Very, very high XP total. Again, 1606, very good XP, which is kind of surprising considering he was shooting some lower tier tanks. But yeah, KV-2 could even get high XP games when shooting lower tiers, unlike other tanks. So yeah, I'm joking. But a very, very nice. Look at the damage compared to the rest of his team. Unbelievable. 7 kills. Incredible XP. 11 shots fired, and he missed 2. Bad KV-2. You missed 2 shots, but he did hit 9. He did pen 9. Nice damage. Spotted 2, damaged 8, destroyed 7. 573 assistance damage, and he earned 27,000 credits with the standard account. Oh, it's such a fun. It is such a fun little tank to play. I wouldn't call it that little, but little compared to the Japanese heavies anyway. And yeah, I mean, the game was just pretty much standard, run around, derp everything. I think maybe you should have been shooting the turret on the KV-3 or on the Churchill 3. You had a very good chance of penning the turret and one-hit killing the Churchill 3, but other than that, yeah, I enjoyed the game. And I want to thank Syrrevo, and I want to thank iamKosh from his M41 Bulldog for sending those replays in. I looked at the end results. They looked like great games, great XP on both games, and decided to record them. And the reason I decided to record them is this is the first video of the 5K special, and it's you guys who are making this channel grow, it's you guys who are subscribing, and I figured that the first video should be you guys, so there you go. I want to thank you so much for the channel growth. I know I've done that earlier, but I just can't thank you enough. I want to thank iamKosh, I want to thank Syrrevo for sending those replays in, and I want to thank you guys at home, as always, for watching. And because this video is part of the 5K subscriber specials, I'm going to be giving away some Steam keys. So I'm going to be giving away two Steam keys for games on this particular video. All you need to do is leave a comment to be in with a chance of winning. So good luck, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.